Okay, this is Algebra 2 CP Unit 12 review, starting with problem 21. I'm sorry if the previous one cut off at the end. I had a little bit longer than 15 minutes, so I had to trim it. Alright, so we're going to use the symmetry of coefficients to answer the following. Write the last three terms of this, if the first three are this. So we've just got to switch it and then figure out what our exponents are. Y to the 18th is fine. Remember, y's are counting up, x's are counting down. They got to add up to 18. And remember, this is an x, not a y. And that's it. Just switch them. It's x plus. All right. Do the same thing. X plus y to the 12th. So 66x squared y to the 10th plus 12 x y to the 11th plus y to the 12th. Nice and easy. Evaluate 5 factorial. Y'all can just use your calculators. That's 20 times 6 or 120. This is 6 times 5 times 4 factorial over 4 factorial. Those cancel and you get 30. Okay, 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 factorial over 9 factorial times 3 times 2. Okay, and so the 9 factorials cancel. And 6 goes into the 12 two times. So I get 220. That's equal to n plus 1 times n minus 1 factorial over n minus 1 factorial. So n minus 1 factorials cancel. Distribute the n, and I get n squared plus n. Same type thing here. That's n times n minus 1 factorial over n minus 1 factorial. N minus 1's cancel, and I'm left with n. Again, do the top. N times n minus 1 times n minus 2 factorial over 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1 times n minus 2 factorial. N minus 2 factorials cancel, and I'm left with n squared minus n over 2. Write the first 4 terms and the expansion of each of the following. Okay, so we're going to use, remember this thing, a to the k, no, a to the n minus k, b to the k. First 4 terms, so that's, okay, that is 11. Remember, n is equal to 11, k is equal to 0, 1, 2, and 3. Remember, this is for the k plus first term. Okay, so we've got, oops, all right, 11 factorial over, over 11 minus 0 factorial times 0 factorial times a to the 11th, b to the 0, plus 11 factorial over 10 factorial 1 factorial times a to the 10th, b to the 1st, plus 11 factorial over 9 factorial 2 factorial times a to the 9th, b squared, plus 11 factorial over 8 factorial 3 factorial a to the 8th, b cubed. Simplify, and I get a to the 11th plus 11 a to the 10th b plus 55 a to the ninth b squared plus 11 times 10 times 9, 5 times 15 times 11, 165 a to the 8th b cubed. That's the first four terms. Do the same thing here. First four terms. In this case, n is equal to 17. K is equal to 0, 1, 2, and 3. So I've got, well, we figured out this works like this now. And it'll alternate negative 17 x to the 16th y. If you've noticed the pattern, it'll go like that. Well, the next one is 17 factorial over second term makes it 15 factorial, 2 factorial times x to the 15th y squared minus 17 factorial over 14 factorial, 3 factorial, x to the 14th y cubed. Now notice the odd powers of y here and here are the negative ones. So I just have two things I don't know, which I have to evaluate. And this one, 17 times 16 divided by 2, so that is 8 times 17. So I get 136 x to the 15th y squared. 17, 16, 15, and over 3 times 2. So that's 8 times 5 times 17. 680 x to the 14th y cubed. C plus d to the 14th. N is equal to 14. K is equal to 0, 1, 2, and 3. So again, c to the 14th plus 14 c to the 13th d plus 14 factorial over 12 factorial, 2 factorial, c to the 12th d squared plus 14 factorial over 11 factorial, 3 factorial, c to the 11th d cubed. Simplify those. C to the 14th plus 14 c to the 13th d plus 14 times 13 divided by 2, 7 times 13. 7 times 13 is 91. C to the 12th d squared plus 14 times 13 times 12, or 14 times 13 times 12 divided by 6. 14 times 13 times 2. 364 c to the 11th d cubed. Okay, again, n is equal to 20. K is equal to 0, 1, 2, and 3. A little bit more complicated, but it's r to the 20th plus 20 r to the 19th negative 3s plus 20 factorial over 18 factorial, 2 factorial times r to the 18th negative 3s squared plus 20 factorial over 17 factorial, 3 factorial, r to the 17th negative 3s cubed. I'm simplifying that. So r to the 20th minus 60 r to the 19th s plus 10 times 19, 190 times 9, 190 times 9 equals 1710, 1710 r to the 18th s squared minus 20 times 19 times 18 divided by 3 times 2, so 20 times 19 times 3, 20 times 19 times 3, 1,140 times 27, so I get minus 30780 r to the 17th s cubed. Find and simplify the specified term in each expression. The sixth term, so k plus 1 is equal to 6, so k is equal to 5, so n is equal to 10, k is equal to 5, so I'll get 10 factorial over 5 factorial times x to the fifth 1 to the fifth. Okay, and so 10 factorial, so 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 over 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Stuff cancels, right? The 3 times 2 is the 6. 4 goes into 8 twice. 5 goes into the 10 twice. 2 times 9 times 2 times 7. 2 times 9 times 2 times 7. That equals 252. Okay, so that equals 252 x to the fifth. The 12th term, k plus 1 is equal to 12, k is equal to 11, n is equal to 15. So I get 15 factorial over 4 factorial, 11 factorial times 2x to the fourth times y to the 11th. Okay, so 15 times 14 times 13 times 12 over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 4 times 3 is 12. That cancels. 2 goes into 14 7 times. So that is equal to 15 times 7 times 13. 15 times 7 times 13. And I get 1,365 times 16x to the fourth, y to the 11th. And so multiply that times 16, and I get 21840 times x to the fourth, y to the 11th. And that is done. Okay, that's the end of your review. Let me know if you have questions.